Hello guys, today I'm gonna read Magic Tree House chapter 8 Midnight on the Moon. Like maybe here. Yeah. Prologue. One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. Eeyore, Jack, and his 7-year-old sister Annie climbed into the treehouse. The treehouse was filled with books, and it was magic. It could go any place that was in a book. All Jack and Annie had to do was to point it to a picture and wish to go there. They visited the time of dinosaurs, knights and Egyptian queen, pirates, ninjas, and the Amazon rainforest. Along the way, they discovered that the treehouse belonged to Morgan Le Fay. Morgan was a magical librarian from the time of King Arthur. She traveled through time and space gathering books for her library. One day, Jack and Annie found a note that said Morgan was under a spell. Jack and Annie set out in the magic treehouse to find 4 special things that would free her. With the help of a mouse named Peanut, Jack and Annie found the first thing in the old Japan, the second in the Amazon rainforest, and third in the Ice Age. Now Jack and Annie and Peanut are all ready to find the last thing in the midnight on the moon. Chapter 1. By Moonlight. Jack whispered a voice. Jack opened his eyes. He saw a figure in the moonlight. Wake up! Get dressed! It was her sister. Jack turned on his lamp. He rubbed his eyes. Annie was standing beside his bed. She wore jeans and a sweatshirt. Let's go to the treehouse, she said. What's the time? Asked Jack. He put on his glasses. Don't look at your clock, said Annie. Jack looked at his clock. Oh man, he said. It's midnight. It's too dark. No, it isn't. The moon makes it bright enough to see, said Annie. Wait till morning, said Jack. No, said Annie. We have to find the fourth M thing. I have a feeling that the full moon might help us. That's not, said Jack. I want to sleep. You can sleep when we come back home, said Annie. No time will have passed. Jack sighed. Oh, brother, he said, but he got off his bed. Yay, whispered Annie. Meeting at the back door. She tiptoed out of Jack's room. Jack yawned. He pulled out his jeans and sneakers and a sweatshirt. He put on his notebook and pencil into his bag. Then he crept downstairs. Annie opened the back door. Quietly, they stepped outside. There, said Annie. The magic treehouse was shining in the moonlight. Annie grabbed the rope ladder and started up climbing. Careful, go slowly, said Jack. He followed her up the ladder and into the treehouse. Moonlight streamed through the window. It shone on the leather M that shimmered on the wooden floor. It shone on the 3M things that lie on the M. A moonstone from the time of ninjas, a mango from the Amazon rainforest, and a mammoth bone from the Ice Age. We just need one more M thing, said Annie, to free Morgan from her spell. Squeak! Peanut, said Annie. In the dim light, Jack saw a tiny mouse. She sat on an open book. You didn't expect to see us this late, didn't you? Said Annie. She picked up Peanut, and Jack picked up the open book. So where are we going this time? Annie asked him. Jack held the book up to the moonlight. Oh, he said, I knew we should have brought a flashlight. I can read a thing. He could make out diagrams and shadowy pictures, but he couldn't read a word. Look at the cover, said Annie. The letters were bigger in the cover. Jack squinted at him. Let's go. Hello, man, he said. Annie guessed. Are we going to the moon? Of course not, said Jack. It's impossible to go to the moon without tons of equipment. Why, there's no air. We couldn't breathe. Not only that, we boil to death. It was day, and freeze to death. It was night. Yikes, said Annie. So where do you think we're going? Maybe a place where people are training to be astronauts, said Jack. That sounds neat, said Annie. Yeah, said Jack. He'd always wanted to meet astronauts and space scientists. So say the wish, said Annie. Jack opened the book again. He pointed to a picture of dome-shaped structure. I wish we could go there, he said. The wind started to blow. The chair started to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. As quiet and still as silent could be. チャンネル登録お願いします。